Man, I challenge you, Austin. What? Challenge. What? Oh my god! This stunner.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
I just saw the things, and I was like, I thought you were getting ready, but my fault. This is what we like to do. Welcome back to another episode of Wrestling with My Brother.
I wasn't ready to start up the show, but I just couldn't help but record that.
Ain't let you guys get on. I thought he was just heading up the whole time, and he's gonna record me doing my little thing over here. As always, I am the Nasty Naj, aka the Naj, aka the French Tickler, aka Mr. AKA.
I am the BG.
Okay, let's take a moment to pause and how weird that intro was for you.
I mean, you guys already know who I am. You know where you can follow me on Twitter at BGIsDope. Also, we're on Patreon at patreon.com/wrestlingwithmybrother, facebook.com/wrestlingwithmybrother, SoundCloud Wrestling with My Brother, and iTunes on the podcast app Wrestling with My Brother.
All right, that's what we are.
Was that live? Was that live enough?
That was live enough.
You know why that was so live?
What's up?
Because today we're reviewing Smackdown Live.
Smackdown Live. It was possibly this week's episode was possibly. I think I said this earlier to you. It was kind of like watching a very nice boob, like a very perfect pair of boobs, and then over the course of the night, those boobs aged 60 years. That's how bad it got. It started off so good. I was expecting, hey, maybe this is gonna happen, but then it was just like match after match. What? So, we'll go through that.
I can't say I agree with you.
You probably will never agree with me, but we'll go through that. And I'm telling you, man, like it started off good. Your man Shinsuke came out, and I dig his whole androgynous little scene or half man, half a homosexual thing he got going on.
All right,
I dig
Slow
it.
Down.
I think I can't say that. I think he's probably have to edit that one out. I think he was on, cool, like this nice vibe with the audience, and then before he gets one word out, this big chin some bitch Dolph Ziggler comes out.
This segment fell flat as soon as Dolph came out.
It fell so flat. I thought, Shinsuke was gonna, say, "I'm here to whoop some ass." Or something cool, and he was gonna get it all out, and then Dolph Ziggler comes out, and he just ruins the whole thing that it possibly could have been. So that was just like bad writing right there.
What you glossed over was that he basically called him Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I was getting to that. I was getting to that actually. I remember that. That was I was like, wait, what?
That was just fucking weird.
That was a horrible joke, and he
and you know what's sad?
He's dead. I mean,
Dolph is a part-time stand-up comedian.
Oh,
I would expect better from him.
Oh,
because that just wasn't funny to call him Michael Jackson. It was kind of like. No, I was trying to say it was kind of funny at this one point, but it wasn't even like it was just weird.
Part of that was
I don't even think
funny.
He didn't really get a reaction from the crowd.
Horrible.
He didn't even get boos or anything. It was just like,
did you just go there? Like, I mean, it would have been better if you went full on racist and just made it like Asian jokes. That would have been 10 times better.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because when he first came out and was like, oh, for those of you who don't speak Japanese. This is what he said. I thought that was kind of funny because Shinsuke, he was like, go ahead, And he was like, well, and he's like, oh, well, see, for those of you who don't speak Japanese, Shinsuke just said that my favorite wrestler of all time is Dolph Ziggler, blah, 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 blah. That was kind of funny. I thought that was funny. But.
Well, I thought that, see, now this is what pissed me off. We've had, 3 weeks now of, him being officially in the SmackDown world. And really, we haven't seen him do anything yet.
I mean, he hasn't had a match. Apparently, they're trying to save him.
For Payback?
Well, no, not Payback. God, what is the next pay-per-view? Because Payback's a Raw pay-per-view. So it's Raw exclusive.
Okay.
So the next one is No Mercy, I want to say.
Well, they need to stop saving him because it's pissing me off. Because you get Dolph Ziggler with a good cheap shot, and then I'm thinking, okay, Shinsuke's about to get up and whoop some ass. So he does I forgot what movie he did there, but it all ended in like 2 seconds, and I was just kind of like, what the shit?
Yeah.
Man, it just angered the hell out of me. So that was the first letdown of the night.
Yeah, I wasn't. That did nothing. Oh, Backlash. That's what it was.
Backlash. Okay.
Coming in May. Yeah. I didn't like the opening segment at all. I mean, it was good that Shinsuke opened the show.
That's what I'm saying. It was like a great big boob. And I was happy with the titty as it was going on, and then the boob got horrible. The milk's gone bad, So that happened, and then it leads again into AJ Styles and Barry. Like, I'm tired of seeing that.
I mean, if you're tired of seeing that, then
the whole entire night I'm tired of seeing. Most of those matches. That's I feel like that's why I got bored with it. I just saw the same thing last week. We can just replay what the fuck we did last week, and it just make the same thing. It really just threw me. Oh shit!
If you don't stop banging on the table, you're messing up the mic.
It's my anger. I'm getting it under control.
Come on, Mr. Sniffles.
I am allergic. You know the words. It really made me mad that we had to sit there and watch the same match all over again. And I did enjoy, however, that whole Kevin Owens. Then you got Sami Zayn that came in, but the match pace at the beginning was cool. I mean, because it's AJ Styles. When you watch AJ Styles, you see a lot of athleticism. You see some great things going on. Baron Corbin, even though his intro is terrible as shit, I did also enjoy his...
I like his intro.
I hate it.
He just needs a motorcycle.
He needs something because there was like no hype for him. Like, I felt nothing. I thought their match was great. I mean, Kevin Owens, after AJ won the match yet again, Kevin Owens came in and did his thing against AJ Styles, and him
pop a powerbomb.
Yeah. Then Sami Zayn came out, and I just love Sami Zayn's music. Like, I have a drink with Sami Zayn any day of the week. Like, I love his music. I thought when he ran out and he started doing his thing, he always brings that hype to the ring. So when he started going against Baron Corbin, it was good to watch. And then he got some good shots in on Kevin Owens, and then what happened after that is. I believe Sami Zayn and Baron Corbin was on the other side of the ring while Kevin Owens went to town on already beating AJ Styles.
Yep.
So I give that match about a B rating. I mean, because AJ Styles deserves nothing less. Every time you watch him, he is lit. Like he's.
Did you say lit?
Yeah, he's lit. I'm adopting the word. What's up, Antoine?
God.
I thought it was a good match. What do you think?
Yeah, it wasn't lit. It's for damn sure.
I'm trying to appeal to these young kids today. They got these words, lit, schmidt. My bad. There you go.
Yeah, no, I'd give it a C. I don't think it was as good as the match last week, mainly because I wasn't as invested as it was last week. I didn't care this week. This has just been like a subpar week of WWE.
Monday night, I found some greatness, but Tuesday, I'm sorry, it was just bad. Like, whew. Everything was bad.
Nah, I didn't think everything was bad. You still had the main event, which I thought was pretty good.
Actually, that was the saving grace of the night. That's what got it from like where it was in my mind to something a little better.
Well, I think the turnaround point was no, we'll get into that later. But next, I believe, is when we have some more of the same old shit with Eric Rowan versus Randy Orton in a no DQ match, and I am so glad that Payback.
I think you skipped over something. It wasn't the match with the American Alpha before that.
I think that's after.
I thought that was before. I have it written down here before.
Oh. Anyways, I'm so glad that Payback is on Sunday, so we can move on from this feud. Because I am so fucking sick of Randy Orton as a face and in a feud with the Wyatt family.
That entire match, like, there was that point where Randy Orton had Eric Rowan on the ropes on the outside, and there was a table already set up. Well, there was a table set up by Eric Rowan. And there was this point where I was like, yo, you guys are selling it so bad right now, because you got Eric Rowan just sitting there, holding on to the ropes, and he gets hit, and he's like, oh my God. Like, you know, like Mortal Kombat, the end finish him. Like, he's so out of it, but then he just comes alive real quick. And then there was a point where, I swear to God, he let one hand go on purpose. He's like, oh my God, oh. And Randy Orton hits the other hand with a kendo stick, and it's, oh my God, oh my God. It's just like, yo, just fucking fall. Like, you sold that so bad. I feel like that point in the match, I just lost my freaking mind.
I'm sorry. You know who like is the king of doing that shit?
What's up?
Your boy.
Which one?
The Rock.
The Rock.
The Rock is the king of doing that shit.
Yeah, but he looks so good doing it. Like, he's The Rock. He looks good doing anything. You know?
That was his go-to thing whenever he got hit.
Ugh. Yeah, but he sold it, but he's The Rock. You can't say anything about that.
I mean, he's doing the same exact thing that Eric Rowan has done.
Eric Rowan is no one. I can joke on Eric Rowan. I cannot joke on The Rock. He's just too damn cool. He's above my comment right there. Shut the shit down. Shut the shit down. Anyway.
Well, I believe the bright spot of the night comes when, after Randy Orton wins his match against Eric Rowan, and he gets the mic and he starts talking, Jinder Mahal comes out.
Oh, God.
And he starts saying how you're disrespecting me because you're not even worried about me.
No, Jinder, no one cares.
You're not worried about, I can't pronounce what he said, but
I think that's what he said. Is that what he said?
No, that's not what he said.
Are you sure?
You see, you're the kind of person that Jinder Mahal is
How
sick
am I a kind of person? That's what
the
he
new
said.
American dream.
He said
is sick of people like you.
He said
He did not say that.
Yes, he did. He said something in there. I can't say it. You know, something like that. He said it, and I can't vocalize it, but that's what he said. He said something in there.
Jinder is sick of people like you.
I'm not joking on Jinder and his juiced up muscles. All I'm saying is he said that. I'm not disrespecting Jinder Mahal, the best villain there was in Jinder.
And that's why Jinder is going to be the new American dream after he takes the title from Randy Orton at Backlash. Please, God, let this happen.
So, Jinder Mahal actually comes down in the ring and he starts, getting in it with Randy Orton. Then those two guys, those two Bollywood
boys.
The Bollywood boys hold down Randy Orton while Jinder Mahal goes to town on Randy Orton, which I actually was applauding. I was like, oh, thank God. Because I was actually getting tired of that whole him, Brer Rabbit doing their thing. And obviously, we all want that to freaking end. And hopefully at Payback, I'm going to be watching Sunday. I'm actually going to be sitting there watching it Sunday. I was planning on calling in sick. But since I live next door, he probably would check on me. But I will be watching. And if this shit is not the greatest match of all time, I will be pissed off. Not the greatest match of all time, mind you, but if it doesn't live up to the hype that they've been hyping it up to be.
How many times are you going to say this on this podcast?
I'm going to say that plenty of times because I want people to understand that I am angry.
Well, you're going to... I think everyone who's watching and is going to echo what I've been saying this entire time that you've been talking about this hype for this.
Mm-hmm.
It is not going to meet any expectations whatsoever. This is going to be a terrible match.
I am hoping you are wrong. I want to say I hope they do a lot better than what you think.
I don't hope I'm wrong. I hope I am right. So that way, Randy Orton goes heel. They don't have him ever have a face run again. And he doesn't have the title again. That's what I'm hoping.
Well, I don't care for his face. So, Jinder drives off in a limo with Randy's fucking belts. That was actually pretty fucking hilarious. And that's that.
So yeah, to go back to the match that I skipped over because I was just so excited to talk about the Randy Orton Eric Rowan match was the Beat the Clock Challenge. We had Primo Nepico, the Colognes, or the Shining Stars, or Los Matadores, or the guys who have a serious case of misplaced gimmick identity, against American Alpha.
I'm tired of watching this matchup. I am tired of watching them. Like, they bore the shit out of me.
Who, American Alpha?
Both of them together just bore the shit out of me.
I thought it was a good match. I thought it was fine. It was well paced. It's good classic mat technical skills tag team wrestling.
I just felt nothing from it. Like, there was no real charisma to me. Like, I didn't feel anything there. I was just okay. Oh, he gonna do a little flip? Oh, he did that thing. Okay, cool. Oh, he gonna yell in Spanish? Okay, he did that in Spanish? Okay. Okay, they gonna do this little sneaky thing? Okay, he did that. Okay. Then he gonna get out and then he gonna run. Okay. Pretty much that's what it was watching that. That's literally what it was watching that. I felt nothing. There was no humor. There was no nothing. It was like...
Well, I don't know why you're expecting humor.
Every time I used to watch a tag team match back in the day, okay, let's bring up the Dudley Boys versus the Hardys back in the day, the tables, ladders, and chairs match, right? You felt that, like, Devon and...
Okay, wait a second.
Oh, here we go.
Let's bring up the Dudley Boys in a tables, ladders, and chair match against the Hardy Boys that happened at either WrestleMania or SummerSlam.
Yeah.
The two biggest pay-per-views of the year. Let's hope that a tag team match that gets 5 minutes on Smackdown Live,
here we go,
can live up to that hype.
The expectation's already out there.
What?
All you gotta do is go back, watch what he did. Okay, Jeff gave a little crowd action. Okay, I give a little crowd action. They gave nothing. That's what I'm saying. This dude always go outrageous. They gave nothing. That's what I'm saying. Okay, they don't have to live up to exactly that, but go watch the Hardy Boys back then, or the Dudleys back on whatever, way back when. Every match of theirs, I was like, shit, I love the Dudleys. They're funny. They're cool.
Yeah, but for every set of Hardys and Dudleys that you had, you also had the guys like... I can't even think of their names.
Mosh and Thrash.
No,
Mosh
it wasn't.
Idiots.
No, I'm thinking like you had like fucking Owen Hart and Jim Neidhart. You had Brett and Owen. You had the Hart Foundation. You had
awesome to watch.
you have always had technical wrestlers.
Yeah.
So
they were technical, but they still gave me something. They still had that oomph. This group, American Shit Ultra, and then the Colognes, the gangsters that they like, I felt nothing. That's what I'm saying.
I think
nothing.
I think you went into the match wanting to feel nothing and just wanted to shit on these guys.
Dude, I'm not just shitting on them. To shit on them. They have no we can even bring your wife. No, I'm sorry. We can even bring your girl in here and let's get her input. I'm telling you, I just felt nothing. Nothing.
Well, I enjoyed the match.
Well, obviously, they get that.
So I guess since I went out of order, next up on the card was it would have been the next Beat the Clock challenge. To fast forward or get back in the time lapse, We had Breezango versus the Ascension.
I've actually never seen this combination of Breezango.
You gotta come to the mic, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've actually never seen this combination of Breezango, but oh my God, what is that gimmick? Are they strippers? Is that what they're selling? They're selling the sexy?
No, they are fashion police.
They're fashion. Oh no.
You wanted funny.
I mean, that's not technically funny.
You wanted funny.
Strange?
You wanted funny.
It's a better word.
You wanted funny.
Strange?
It honestly was a
what the hell? Like that whole pose they did at the beginning where, what's the dude that was on the phone and he was just, the
selfie stick.
The selfie stick.
That's Tyler Breeze.
Let's stop right there. The selfie stick was that covered in fur?
Yeah.
The selfie stick in fur?
He's been doing that for like 4 years now.
Oh God! And no one said anything.
He's a male model.
Oh man!
He's literally Zoolander.
Oh man! Don't do that.
He's Zoolander. That's who his character is. He's Zoolander.
Oh man! Don't mess with a great character. I honestly.
You wanted funny.
That's not as funny.
You wanted funny.
No, Jack Gallagher is funny. Okay, that's funny. That's a gimmick I can get behind. This where Fandango gyrates his hips and. I was like, come on, Big E doing that is funny. Oh man, that match, that match went real quick. They actually beat the clock in that match, and they're now number one contenders for what are the brothers?
The Usos.
The Usos. So that match went by really freaking fast. If you blink, you'd have missed the whole thing.
I was really hoping that the Ascension would get a win, just because they need a win badly. Because, it's no secret that their booking since their debut on the main roster has been terrible. After, being the longest reigning NXT Tag Team Champions. So, I was really hoping that they'd get that win, but oh well. It's cool to see Breezango get a chance. It's kind of it kind of feels like it's Vince's way of saying, hey, thanks, Tyler Breeze, for dressing up as Nikki Bella. Because now I'll give you a title shot since you went out there in drag. That's what I really think it is. I honestly think it's just like, hey, you did that solid for me. I know you didn't want to do it. Here you go. You get a title shot.
Oh, man.
I just hope they don't win the titles.
No.
The Usos need to keep those titles.
Then
until the New Day comes, and then we'll see what happens then. I'm
not digging the Usos' new street game.
No, I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Well, I forgot where you came from. So what was up next?
This was the main event.
Oh yeah, we're ready to the main event. Oh yeah, Smackdown went quick this year.
You said this year?
I stopped myself before I finished the whole EAR part.
Mm-hmm.
I said actually I did technically get the E.
You did.
I said so I stopped myself before I said the AR. So you get what I meant there. So I actually enjoyed this last match. This last match is actually what redeemed it kind of.
This is the best match of the week.
It was the best match by far on SmackDown. I think
of the week.
There were some better matches on Raw this week.
What was better on Raw?
Oh God, I can't go back to the notes.
See?
I cleared my freaking memory.
See, because if you ask me what was better on Raw this week, ask me.
What was better on Raw?
Nothing, because Braun got screwed over.
Oh, yeah, not Ultimate Dragon, not Rey Mysterio, but Kalisto. Did his thing. Anyway,
it's been a terrible
that
week.
was not the greatest match of that whole entire thing by far. So, what's her name now? Not Charlotte, but
Naomi.
Naomi. Sorry guys, I'm still getting used to these names.
Come on.
I'm still getting used to these names.
If you have to memorize the name of anyone, it should be the hometown girl, Naomi. She's from Orlando, Florida.
Found that out today. Okay.
You didn't find it out today? I told you this last week.
I didn't. So
you're right. It was 2 weeks ago.
So watching watching her entrance, it's just like, yo, why she gotta be shaking the booty, girl? We know you got a booty. You ain't gotta be doing all that. Anyway, her entrance.
We said that last week.
I know.
Just like when I said that you should root for her and know her name because she's the hometown, reigning, again, defending.
You say it
WWE like Smackdown Live Women's Champion Naomi from Orlando, Florida.
So the match was actually pretty damn good. I enjoyed a lot of it. Charlotte's selling of the action going on was still kind of like like we know you're not really dazed, Charlotte. We could tell. Naomi, she sold it a lot better than Charlotte in that entire match. There were some points where I was like, oh damn, I'm a little worried, a little concerned, but Charlotte just wasn't selling it for me. There was some.
Well, Charlotte doesn't sell for you.
Yeah. Well,
Charlotte's an independent woman. She ain't got to sell to no man.
Well, talk about that later.
What does that even mean?
I don't even know anymore. What do you think?
I mean, I don't have to say anything else. Oh, you just did that so you can blow your nose. No, thought he was sneaky. You're on camera. You're blowing your nose on camera. At least get off camera to blow your nose, you nasty ma.
Oh, God.
God. See, he thought he was slick by being like, what did you think of that? So you can get out of frame. Clearly not getting out of frame. But I already said what I think of it. Damn. I think this is the best week of the match. Best match of the week. Bar none.
Stop slapping.
Well, then stop putting your snotty napkins in my face.
Hurts. You've been slapping palm trees your whole fucking life? Like, why are your palms so damn tough?
Helmets.
Shit.
Football.
God. Shit hurt.
When I got off the bench, that is. God, you gross.
Shut up.
So, but anyways, I already said what I think of it. I think this is the best match of the week. Bearing NXT, which I'm about to watch after this. But yeah, I think this was the best match of the week.
I did like the way it ended with Charlotte getting like...
oh, no, that kind of pissed me off. Because, like I said last week, I really was hoping they would ruin that last week.
The last week match.
Because they were all sitting there bitching in the ring.
Oh, my God.
We should have gotten...
nothing.
We should have gotten a championship. Like, why does Charlotte just come in here, think she can get this and everything? Why do you allow her to win... to get into that position to fight for the title when you could have just stopped her from getting into that match, and then maybe one of you three snot-nosed knowing bitches get into the match.
That could have been so.
I mean, it's not their fault. It's more the writer's fault. Definitely right. But come on,
I'm glad they actually did something this week.
Yeah, me too.
Like, okay, here we go again with their segment. And then here we go again with what they're saying. And then they finally come out and do something. I was like, you waited way too long for that. And they just beat the shit out of Charlotte. But I honestly hate the three of those girls for taking up my damn time.
I hate the three of them for trying to start shit with Becky Lynch. Because that's my girl. Straight fire. Irish last kicker all day.
She was the chick with the goggles and the red hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was actually, I was feeling it from her voice. I was like, yo, okay. I was hoping you get a couple more words in until they just interrupt her damn segment with their nonsense. And
I wanted her to have a match. She hasn't had a match since Mania.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah. I was upset I didn't get to see her at Smackdown Live after Mania.
Getting paid just to look pretty. Hey, there you go.
That's my girl.
You know,
except for when she had the braids in at WrestleMania. I wasn't digging that. I wasn't digging that. Yeah, she had I forgot. Her outfit was inspired by something. Oh, I think it might have been the Fifth Element.
Who in the Fifth Element had?
I don't remember. I could be wrong. Look it up. It's on the internet.
If she was Fifth Element, she probably would have been Lilu, which was what's her name, Malkovich? Resident Evil chick. Oh, we all know her. I don't remember her first name.
Malkovich is right, though. I still remember.
Yeah, I don't remember her first name. And if she came like that, and she probably came in that the outfit she was wearing like pretty much the whole movie.
That's what you had going on.
Oh, no. Yeah, that has nothing to do with the fifth element. I don't know where that's from. It looked like some Kenya stuff.
Come on. Kenya?
Kenya. You know they did start the braid.
Oh, it's from Horizon Zero Dawn.
I'm not going to play it, but...
Oh, that's dope. That looks just like her.
She was on par. She was on point.
Oh, now I like it, Becky.
I will not play that game, though. But
you don't have a PS4, so it doesn't matter.
I don't want a PS4. Like, that's a whole different other conversation, but... again, this week's Smackdown, I am definitely going to give it a D X-Pac rating. It was just... Nah.
Smackdown for me gets a Ken Shamrock.
Solid C. Well.
Yeah.
I'll give it what it is.
Well, damn, this was a short episode.
It was a very short episode. I mean, there was not that much on SmackDown we could really talk
Everything was pretty much the same thing from the week before.
Exactly. That's why I was probably bored watching the Colognes and American Ultra.
Alpha. That wasn't... They didn't have that match last week, though.
Yeah, they did.
No, I think they just got beat down.
I thought they had that same match last week.
I'm
pretty sure. Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
I said Skoke, so I'll definitely owe you a Coke. Well, alright, that does it for the night, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, is there anything you want to get off your chest?
Except this damn head cold allergies I got going on. No, I think I'm good to go.
Well, wow. Once again, I do apologize for my brother's snot-nosed self being along on this podcast. But you know what? That's the beauty of wrestling with my brother. Where you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/wrestling with my brother. Also on patreon.com/wrestling with my brother. And if you can help us, you can help this man get to the doctors. And help me not get infected with his sickness either.
Shut up.
Oh, well then, by donating to Patreon, you can pay for this man's allergy shots. Well, be sure to check us out. Make sure to subscribe. Hopefully you're enjoying the content that we're putting out, because we're going to keep putting it out for you. And also, hopefully, next week, Braun doesn't get screwed over again.
More than likely will, because his brother just died. They can't give him another loss in his life. Just saying.
You better fucking lose. Stay classy, America.
Hey guys, once again, thank you for watching Wrestle with My Brother. This is all inspired by my brother over here. His idea. We're going to do it. We're going to keep doing it and have some fun doing it. So if you're not having fun doing it, why hell do it? So don't forget, give us some likes, some dislikes. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. We enjoy doing this. So, support us as we go along our journey.
What you forgot to mention, though, is... hit that subscribe button right down below. I'm gonna put the thing right there like I try to do. Hit the subscribe button. We're happy that we're doing this. I'm happy we're doing this. He's probably not as happy, but I'm glad we're doing this. So hopefully you're glad too. Hopefully you enjoy what we do, and yeah, check us out.